as it is, Brett Favre had to make a decision. Does he play tonight or doesn't he play tonight?
The day before, Brett learns that his dad, Irvin, has died.
So under tremendous emotional duress, Brett Favre goes work.
I felt Brett would have a mediocre game.
Driver split to the right side, tight slot on the left side with two tight ends.
But what happened, it's still unbelievable.
As Favre takes, looks to throw. Guns the left side of the end zone. Wow! Diving grab, caught in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay! Oh, what a play!
There was no question I needed to play. I mean, you knew my dad. That's all. I mean, that's what was important to him. Football.
Time waiting, looks, rainbows deep down the right sideline. Over the shoulder catch.
Brett Favre is a Hall of Famer.
We are seeing a special performance tonight by Brett Favre and his receiving corps.
The way they rallied around that guy, which said so much about how they felt about him.
Walker, touchdown!
Philip Buchanan. He's having a rough day.
Holy moly, this guy is so...
Playing on Monday Night Football after his daddy had passed away, God rest his soul.
Nobody would have blamed Brett Favre if he played poorly. But he goes out and plays the game of his career. That's what legends do.
Single back offense and the fake to Davenport back to throw Favre. Sensational catch by Walker between defenders.
For the half, he goes 15 to 18, 311 yards, 4 scores.
7 minutes to go, first half. Single back offense, Green the long setback, Martin in motion to the left. The fake to Green, Favre quickly dumps it off right side, and he's got David Martin to the end zone, touchdown!
Just an otherworldly performance.
I know what a great performer Brett Favre was.
You bring this script to a studio and they throw it out. I mean, this is like fantasy.
Full wide receivers. Mikowski under pressure and goes down. And Mikowski appears hurt.
Mikowski now being carried off the field. I think that might be it for him today. And in comes
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre will be the next quarterback.
If you want to study Brett Favre's career, just watch the first game he played.
With 45 game-winning drives.
1:07 left. Ball is at the 8-yard line. Here, Brett Favre, you want a challenge? Try this one. And Favre completes on first down to Harry Sidney, who gets a little running room and gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
I could make an argument that Brett Favre is the greatest natural talent I've ever seen at quarterback.
Second down, 7.
Let me tell you how it sounds. You ever wonder what it sounds like when Brett Favre throws the ball going through the air?
If you put him up against Joe Montana and Brady and Favre's got the best arm, the best feet, the best body, the most courage, took the most shots. I think Brett Favre's as gifted as anybody that's ever played the position.
Over the middle, here comes Workman. And now the Packers must use a timeout. No, they don't have one left.
I knew that this guy always believed that his right arm was better than every DB in the league.
He'll stop the clock here, and he does.
Brett Favre has thrown the most touchdown passes in the history of the NFL.
From the 35, 19 seconds left.
Love of the game. He exuded it. We heard about it in the piece. But there was also the human frailty. For those reasons, everybody could relate to him, and it transcended the winning. And the connection with that fan base in Titletown was like none I've ever seen.
Welcome to Super Bowl 31.
I have no questions about Brett Favre, the football player. I have no questions about his toughness.
Super Bowl 31 played in New Orleans at the Superdome. I mean, a favorite son of the area leading the Green Bay Packers to the Super Bowl.
West left slot, 323 wide stick on 1. Ready, be alert for blitz.
About half of the Packers' first 15 scripted plays are runs, but now they're in a definite, I would think anyway, passing situation.
Second down, 9 yards to go for the Packers at the 46-yard line. Brett Favre appears to be changing the play.
Played the game a certain way for sport, for competition, for enjoyment, for his teammates, for the fans. That's how he felt the game should be played.
Look at Brett Favre coming off the field. He is so happy.
That's the team he led to a Super Bowl title and 2 consecutive Super Bowl appearances. That's the team he passed for over 60,000 yards with.
The Vince Lombardi Trophy is coming home where it started. World champion, Green Bay Packers.
You know, the Iron Man label he had, starting all of those consecutive games.
My perspective, it's the most sacred record, this streak in American sport.
Favre lays it up for Freeman, and it's incomplete.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Freeman
picked it up.
It's hands.
It bounced into his hands. He takes
Touchdown.
it.
We win.
Touchdown. Packers win.
Did he make the catch at the 15? What are they going to rule it? He caught it? Touchdown. He did what?
Another chapter in the legend is written tonight.
One thing we always talk about is Brett's records. The 321 consecutive starts. I think it was 290-something, including playoffs, 321.
Now Brett Favre walks onto the overtime stage.
The moment was never too big for him. If anything, it made him a better player.
Now, if you believe in all the rules of drama, Brett Favre is to either win it or lose it. You want it in his hands. He's been a star for so long.
16 seasons, Brett was Green Bay's Iron Man, never missing a start.
Next on the list of active players, Eli with 146. That's an unbreakable record. That's Brett Favre.
Great Jennings! The Packers win in overtime! Unbelievable! Who else would you want on center stage in a circumstance like that? And in one play, boom, ball game.
I don't think I can remember a player that seemed to enjoy playing as much as he did.
And we're over at Lambeau Field about 6 hours before the game because it's a late start game. Show them the locker room, walk around the facility, and then we go into the weight room. 6 hours before the game, on Sunday. There's one person there, Brett Favre.
Some guys kind of cower and don't want to be in that moment.
Favre is down the sidelines. Favre, touchdown! What a play, what a way to get this team into the playoffs.
We always think about greatness and how we see it on the field. And here it was in the preparation, in the small, quiet time when nobody was around.
Now he wants to throw back left. Now he wants to throw again. Hands on, that's good. Shamura.
He's one of the great quarterbacks to have ever played this game.
Everyone in the dome on their feet in anticipation of Brett Favre setting the all-time touchdown record, 3rd and 7.
First of all, there's nobody with sense who would even question whether or not Brett Favre deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Of course he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
There it is! The record! Greg Jennings and Brett Favre is the all-time touchdown pass leader.
All-time leader in touchdown passes in the National Football League.
321 consecutive Ironman starts.
But it doesn't mean I'm blind to his greatness.
The guy is incredible.
It's been a great relationship, and I hope that this organization and the fans appreciate me as much as I appreciate them.
The Vikings' future just landed in the Twin Cities.
It's just like a knife in your back, you know, it's hard to take. You know, any other team, we were fine with the Jets, but not the Vikings, and hard to swallow.
He betrayed them by leaving and going and playing for their enemy.
I wanted to play for anyone who would play the Packers.
Shotgun, Chester to his right.
Minnesota played him twice.
Third down, 12 seconds to go in the game. Niners lead by 4. Favre back to pass, pumps to the left, 8 seconds left. He gets away from the pressure, fires to the end zone. It's hot! It's Greg Lewis! Touchdown! Oh my heavens! Greg Lewis! Welcome to Minnesota! Oh my heavens! Greg Lewis's first catch has given the Minnesota Vikings an improbable victory! No flags
and
on the
arguably,
field.
at age 39, Brett Favre had his greatest season ever, taking a team nobody regarded, the Minnesota Vikings, all the way to overtime of the NFC Championship game.
You know, I don't think that I gave Brett Favre enough credit.
Thanks to Peterson, Favre back to throw.
glad that he became a Packer, and I love Brett Favre, but I tell you what, I'm not ready.
7th play of the drive. Favre.
He wanted to stick it to the Packers. He's a dick.
Guns it over the middle. It's caught and into the end zone for Visanthe Shenko.
At ages 37, 38, and 39, he didn't have good years. He had great years.
Touchdowns tonight for Brett Favre against his former team. After all the build-up and all the hype, November the 1st is finally here. It's Brett Favre's return to Lambeau Field.
It just made the way I played even sweeter.
Favre, shotgun, empty backfield. He goes back to pass.
The ultimate nightmare for a Packer fan.
He should get a statue outside just like the Lakers. And be immortalized.
He was calling out blitzes before they were happening.
Brett Favre goes out of the shotgun, pats the ball.
I have no questions about Brett Favre, the football player. I have no questions about his toughness.
Even as a Bears player, I was rooting for Brett Favre.
I wanted to play for anyone who would play the Packers. Minnesota played them twice.
Tonight, we will unveil your retired number 4, and you will take your place among the greatest players in Packers history.
You know, Ty Detmer would always say,
Blue, 58, 36.
I would never make that throw. I would never have that touchdown because I would never even attempt it. And well, I would say, what's the big deal? And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. You know, had I not taken that chance, it just would have been okay. And I'd much rather be what I am now than just okay.